With 5 days to go before the inauguration, President-elect Biden is unveiling his plan to fight COVID-19.
The American Rescue Plan that will tackle the pandemic and get direct financial assistance and relief to Americans who need it the most.
The nearly $2 trillion proposal calls for new $1,400 stimulus payments to most Americans, plus $130 billion to reopen schools and $160 billion to build a national vaccine program and boost testing.
The crisis of deep human suffering is in plain sight, and there's no time to waste. We have to act, and we have to act now.
It comes as hospitals beg for backup. In Los Angeles County, 1 in 3 people now have contracted COVID. The grim work of managing that toll falls on the LA coroner's office. Teams, including National Guard troops, laying out body bags, then moving the bodies into refrigerated containers.
Antelope Valley Hospital has one of the busiest ERs in the state of California, with 30 to 40 people waiting for beds at any given time. And that's why they received this field hospital with 50 beds that is typically deployed to disaster zones like Iraq or Haiti.
Ambulances gridlocked outside the ER. Inside, gurneys one behind another. But at this field hospital, built in just 5 days, the only thing missing is oxygen.
We need a large quantity of oxygen at all times, constantly. We can't ever run out, because if we run out,
They could die.
The nation's death toll is now approaching 400,000. Last week's toll was 25% higher than at any other time during the pandemic. Amid the crush of patients, a rush to vaccinate. But some cities warn they're running out of doses.
We don't have enough supply to go beyond phase 1 at this time.
The shortage forcing some cities to slow the vaccine rollout to lower risk people.
We are not going to be able to open up and expand to other groups until that vaccine opens up in supply.
And in areas where shots are in stock, appointments are not.
There was not 1 ounce of availability on any site.
Phone lines jammed, websites crashing. This location booked through April.
There's nowhere to turn. There's no options, no matter how smart you are.
These homebound individuals have been overlooked, and it's frustrating.
Officials in New York say there's a growing concern about older people unable to leave their homes to get their shot because they can't walk or don't know how to book an appointment.
They are computer illiterate, and I can't imagine how many people in their shoes are dealing with similar problems.
As for Joe Biden's plan, it also includes a provision to boost the minimum wage. The big question is, will Congress approve? Democrats have only a slim majority in the House and Senate, and the Senate also has the task of running an impeachment trial.